It's time to lock in, ESL Challenger fans, because we're getting into this playoff game. The winner, we're going straight to Pro League. Imperial versus Red Canids, and it kicks off on Nuke. Did you like that? That felt
I
really
did.
epic.
Yeah, that was nice. Big fan. Big fan of this round as well. Waterfall smoke over towards main, but Phelps has seen a whole host of this T side immediately outside, and as they try and maybe go through the main smoke, Essentially's on the other side, but they're going to completely circumnavigate him. They're going to try and overwhelm the garage player. They do exactly that, and of course, it's that man Davideus to find the opener, and the follow-up on Vinny. Davideus is popping off, and with Venom Zero in hell, this round gets a little bit funky.
Well, you know where Henny is, so you can pretty much group up and finish the round. Nice kills from the T's. No way has slipped into CT vent. Oh, sorry, T vent, and might be meeting a few. But you imagine the wrap through heaven should negate his position.
That timing, though.
I can't believe it's just walked past him. Okay, now the dualies take contact. Now dealt with Davideus with his third kill in the round. Venom Zero put Henny down, and that's a blistering start to the round. Ooh,
that was actually
game.
Yeah, that was actually a really interesting round as well, because you get the contact outside. You think, okay, that's pretty cool. And then immediately they throw it into a split, but also a slowdown. So you don't really know what's coming next. And the fact that Hardzao has sat in Squeaky the entire time has not been spotted means that he can be that lobby lurk again, and Imperial will have no idea for the future. It's actually interesting seeing the fact that you're getting two forms of acceleration in one at the same time on a pistol. And yeah, it just works out wonderfully. Full eco. Venom Zero already into secret. Phelps dealt with. And Davideus is seemingly immortal, and he is on fire, which is exactly what Red Canids need.
Hold up. Chance for the Zeus. No. Okay. I feel like that position is so well known now that it's hard to get much done. That's one for Henny. That's all that's going to happen in this round. Unfortunately, Hardzao can't upgrade, but Nithong will. It's a good start for Red Canids. That was more or less a formality with just USPs into the round. We'll see 5 rifles for Imperial into this one. Will mean a little lacking on the util. No one going for the MP9 to sacrifice that, so no kit either. Also, no head armor on 3 players up against 3 Galils. All things to consider.
Yeah, outside smoke's being lined up instantaneously, and there could be a bit of pace here, because you know the investment is in, you know there'll be compromises on the buy. And to be fair, for Red Canids, that they are showing exactly the same round as they did on the pistol, as they did on the second round. The textbook is still on the same page, but they're just adding more utility. And they're saying to Imperial, come up with a solution to deal with us. Otherwise, you're going to have a tough time. Spam only does a little bit of damage to Nithon. There's no rotates down B at the moment. However, I don't know how Henny has hit that wall bang.
That's fun, isn't it?
I didn't even know you could hit people and take damage through that, but fair, you can.
Yeah, it's a slight sound cue for Phelps too. Not that they didn't know people were down. No Way will be the one that responds. And there is support available from Henny at ramp if need be. And there will be a need be, because that's where everyone is and that's where everyone's intended. It's very standard. Player lurking outside. 4 go lower. Henny and No Way on the site to defend. Control window breaks. Henny's in the open. He's going to have a lot of angles to deal with. Not quite sticking him yet. He's given a free fight onto the first. Can't quite adjust, but No Way's still not revealed. He could still be a menace from this position. He still has support from above. No Way. There it is. The kill he was looking for. Phelps drops one as well. The bomb out in the open. Venom Zero trying to claw one back, and then No Way is stuck here, but Venom's low. And time is ticking, but he might catch him on the timing. Well played on the reposition. Seconds. Need to get that bomb down. It's going to have to be an Astralis plant. You imagine Hardzao can wrap through to single. Oh, he's just going to plant in the open. And that's the round.
Yeah. I think they're so worried about the time And they feel like they can stick it anywhere, because why would you expect the third player that's come ramp, I think even the fourth, to be honest, because you've got Henny in the open on rafters, you've got No Way that's down in dark, and then you've got Phelps that revealed himself. You don't expect a fourth player from Imperial to be there in that matter of time. So I don't really mind the plant. The fact that Phelps gets the contact up high means that No Way can get the kill down low. And by that point, even though Red Canids were able to get over secret, they just took so long having all these fights on the site itself that when it came to sticking the digits in, time was their greatest enemy.
Yeah, if they'd been a little bit more explosive on B, Henny wouldn't have been able to do much there. Noah gets aggressive with the MP9, and he's found success. And an upgrade. AK for him, pushes ramp, falls back. Gives the advantage to Imperial early. Outside has been conceded. Imperial are happy to give this up because they were taking that space in ramp. Fast drop. Nets a kill. Phelps from long range. Can't do it. Davidius is doing everything. 3 versus 3. One back through that spam from No Way, and Davidius has to step up once more. Vinny outside. Never mind as Venom Zero with that double. Explosive this time. Can't fault them at all.
However, you now know he's there. Davidius is exceptional. And it's that 1-2 punch with Venom Zero. Kind of came into this in the pre-game saying, look, he's stepped up quite a lot recently. Davidius has been above and beyond in terms of just how it is. When it comes to the performances. But I've been really impressed with Venom Zero. He's 6-1. Davidius 7-1. And Hardzail's got 2 kills. He's just been sat in lobby the entire time. Faster play out ramp. It's against pistols. No Way to be tested on the Deagle. It's Knifeman being a nuisance with the MAC-10. That's money for the AWP.
Yeah. Nice time to just go fast. You know, the money is absolutely horrendous for Imperial, so why not just run at them? That's brutal to get that round before where you kept 2 alive and then to lose immediately after so decisively. Completely cripples this CT side early. Oh. Yeah, that's a headshot.
Of course it is. Every kill that he'll find is a headshot. More often than not. He is locked in. I think what's interesting as well, a really small micro thing, is that Venom Zero has planted the bomb in the exact location where it got denied previously, which signals to me that that is a intentional plant whenever Red Canids can go B. So I wonder how that will play out and what their setup is in a gun round when they're kind of in a X on X situation. I really want to see why they are deliberately planting there every time. Whether it's just a Venom Zero thing.
Yeah, I'm interested. Maybe it gives you some good angles onto it from, I don't know. In the post line, it feels like front silo would always be better, but guess we'll see how it pans out. There's that tactical that's needed at this point. Similar buy to what we had in the second round, third round. And he's up so far away. At least until they get a couple consecutive. Or if they win this one and pick it up off Nithon, who has brought his out.
Yeah, that's a point. Where Red Canids are able to reset the money of Imperial, it just means that Henny can't have his weapon of choice. And having Henny on an AWP outside, or just even being the rotate player on CT, on Nuke, feels amazing. So Red Canids doing a great job of just restricting him so far.
Well, when we bring up that's kind of the main
right
difference between the two is the strength of AWP. If he doesn't get the AWP, it doesn't matter. Negate it.
They're running again. They're charging No Way down.
Fast around, asserted the control. Force them back. I love the way they're running this T side. A lot of variance in the direction and the pace. Keeping Imperial guessing. In fact, they've rotated 2 players down to deal with this. Nithon's AWP wins out against Henny.
Ooh. The double smoked squeaky is a bit worrying. You don't push this, No Way. You don't push this. This is so audacious. Instead, he's just going to sit in the smoke.
They are coming this way. They could have gone back top side, but they might just pause for a moment, see if they can catch a response. And in fact, Imperial removed the extra player they had down here. Temporarily. He's come back. Good clear. So Phelps is here. Wanted to slip in the dark, and oh, it betrays him. Spreads just to his toes, and Venom Zero, that's all he needs to sniff out that headshot. This is pretty brutal.
Hardzal's just admiring his little hard hat collection. I feel so bad. I feel so bad just for, like, decenty as well, because he's just going to be sat on top hut the entire round, holding for a push. And if you ever watch Hardzal and you watch his gameplay on the T side of Nuke, you will know that Blood doesn't move. Like, he doesn't move. Even in that pistol, you got, like, a small sample size of it. Like, he'll sit back squeaky. This is his entire game. And he does a huge job by denying rotations for the team, but he's got to make sure he's just awake, because this is a very boring job for for Hardzal, but he does it really well.
Terrorists win.
And Red Canids just not gone A at all, so kind of sucks if you're anchoring down that bomb site. Maybe they'll bring out a fast A hit at some stage. You imagine it's there in the repertoire. Not this round, though. The bomb starts outside. We have a bit of a halfie for Imperial. And he's kept some spare money. I don't think he's kept enough to convincingly get an orb, though.
Yeah, like 3,400, won't he?
Yeah, but it's not going to leave him with, like, much around it.
I think, to be honest, he'll have the AWP, and that's all they care about.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh. Ouch. This A setup's pretty potent if Red Canids decide to come this way. But what you're going to learn is they're quite similar to 9Z in the fact that they will take things very slowly and punish over aggression. Knifin finds another, sat atop his perch on top silo. And suddenly, for the rest of Imperial, things feel even more doomed than they were before.
It's really nice patience. Just sitting, waiting for the CTs to peak. I'm not sold on this AWP leading the charge, but I guess he does have the support right next to him of Cold Zero, who we've not mentioned yet because he's not been needed. And you know what? Maybe the AWP leading is the way to do it. As he gets a 3K in the round.
I don't think it was intentional, but by one of the riflers being a little bit more loud, it actually forced No Way into the scope. So you definitely take those. We've been sat here not terribly long, and Red Canids are already 6-1 up, which is pretty scary for Imperial. Of course, this is Red Canids' map pick, but with that being said, you still got to worry about the future of the BO3. Yeah. No, I did. You noticed that. I did look at the top and I was like, hang on.
Okay.
I like it,
Phelps. Aggressive. Oh, I think if he just sat, he probably would have been rewarded, but instead, gets a little cold feet. That's a shot from Henny. There we go. The AWP comes into his hands and he makes it sting immediately. Keeps it even, and he keeps it mobile.
Yeah, No Way dropped after Phelps was lost, which means that Henny has to actually concede outside and then go look. He's getting quite aggressive. They're looking to lobby crunch here, Imperial. Take a look at Vinny as well. They're starting to make moves. They're gathering the space. Very common reaction on this CT side, and that will now free Henny up to go back outside and hold just in case there's going to be a wrap. He might even be able to find Venom Zero here.
Yes, timing. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hold up. Okay, this gets a little freaky. Never mind. Oh, he just walks past.
Oh,
Notice
this
that
is
the
so
AWPer is
nice.
there, and the AWPer can't retake through heaven, so... What? Why is he watching that?
That's really good comms. Oh,
Ah,
Hardzao. Hardzao. He's
Hardzao.
below you. You saw him. You saw his head.
I don't know.
There you go.
There we go.
One more. Essentially gets another, but immediately traded out. You still know Henny was around the vicinity of heaven. Instead, he's dropped on towards the site, holding hut. 15 seconds, by the way. They've got to get forward. They've got to get in, but look at Cold Zero. He's rapping, and Henny's dealt with. And in the nick of time, Red Canids can plant the bomb, and no way, who's been on B the entire round, is probably going to have to save.
Wow, what a crazy round of timings. I can't believe the Shanty's watching heaven. I guess he had nothing else to watch.
The thing is, it's really good comms, because sure, he doesn't have anything else to watch, but at the same time, Henny said, look, I'm leaving outside, I'm going ramp. He then pushed ramp to help his team take lobby. And as he's walked back, he's obviously said, can be outside deep. Peek in hell, doesn't see anything.
Yeah,
there
was the timing that someone could have gone heaven,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. So really nicely done by Imperial in terms of being aware of every possible situation. However, not so great from Imperial because they lost the round anyway.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because that was really nice the way that they played that. That Observer feel a little hard done by. He could have just secured the kill as well. And he gets timed twice. The second time, they do catch him. Yeah, now he really wants that AWP. He's had the taste of it.
Outside again. Slower round. Once more, as it's been the T-sided way. I'll be honest, this has been nothing short of... Oh, I was going to say a perfect T-side. Phelps will find that first kill. Will even trade over his M4 to the Senshi just to make sure that they keep the rifle active. That's the one example of when Bogdan's law doesn't go in your favor.
That's a big downgrade. Phelps did well to win out that fight. He was kind of playing in the smoke. Thought for a second maybe he'd be a little vision obscured. Doesn't matter. Still gets it. And he's just sitting back garage because all he's got's a USP. So he's just playing information. His entire job is just to make sure that they don't cross. Which won't be an issue because they're getting ready to hit onto A. 3 players in lobby, 1 outside. Zenchi caught off though. Gavadeus gets 1, but traded out by the MP9 for a second. Nithon with 2 quick kills from that AWP. He's now found himself at top of the board. 1 apiece, and Phelps downgraded that MP9 earlier because of the low HP. You won't be able to get too much done into this one for that exact reason.
Yeah, look, it's quite funny because we came into this discussion so we come out the riflers of Red Canids. We weren't throwing shade on Knifein, but we were saying, look, we expect kind of the head-to-head to go the other way when it comes to the AWP, and I guess he took that personally. 12-3 is an exceptional performance from him, and he's been performing really well because he hasn't had to do anything too crazy, too outlandish. Imperial have been making all these overextensions just everywhere over the map, but especially outside, and he's been punishing them, holding the angle towards Secret, holding back Garage, adjusting and walking with his teammates in towards main with the rifles. 8-1. And this is an upper bracket final game. An upper bracket final game for a spot of Pro League, and Red Canids are looking incredible.
Yeah, they've come in with a bit of a fire. Sorry, we'll be getting back in a second, guys. It's because we need to fix that little hot error. But yeah, what a start to the T side of all things, right? Now, obviously, this is them that pick, but when we kind of that conversation around Dust 2 being the decider and how that felt like a bit of a advantage in the veto for this team. Imperial, it's a bit of scary signs for them, but I imagine going to this next round, we'll have that AWP onto Henny again. And the most you can hope for is what, 4 or 5 rounds? It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. It really is.
4 rounds.
I'm also looking at Anubis between these two teams. And Imperial normally always win it. In fact, they do always win it. But it has been getting a little bit better every single time. And I'll give you the rundown, right? First time they played each other, 13-3 in favor of Imperial. Next time, 13-5. Next time, 13-9. Could it be 4 times the charm with Cold Zero? We'll have to wait and see. We're not there yet.
Well, exponentially better, so... Perhaps. Momentum suddenly favoring them. Oh, that timing to walk through the smoke was brilliant. And even the second. How does he hit that shot? The last bullet gets Vinny in the dome before he's traded. It can still fall apart, though. No way. On this close angle, about to meet 3 different players, and he's found the first 2. Nithon, difficult to trade here with the AWP, but he can't do it. No way. Into ramp. Henny with the final kill, and despite that sick double on the side, it all falls apart.
Yeah, they just went 1 for 1 for 1. And that spacing at ramp has normally been really aggressive. It's been really potent. They wanted to slow down there because they expected with that double kill that Hardzal got, there'd be significant rotations. But instead, there was a player down secret. No way just stayed on ramp and spotted the shadow on this 3rd kill to make it ever so much easier for him. You'll see anchors do this a lot as well. They'll constantly be jiggling with A and D. They won't be standing still on the angles anymore in CS2. And by no way doing that, he's actually dodged the AWP shot.
Back to outside, which net a lot of success for them earlier. But this time, Henny is lying in wait. It's on a bit of an off angle as well. The AWP out wide, ready for that shot. Oh no! Venom Zero sends one straight through him. That was kind of meant to be a minimum 1 and fall back for more. Instead, it's given that freedom through Nithon, crossing with the AWP. Vinny sees him, but it doesn't matter. No way again. It's all no way. Delivered the bomb for a moment. Has to fall back. He's very low. Now the support can arrive, surely. It's just going to charge down and try and pick up this bomb. Soft to the AK. Give him something to work with. Does have that support by his side. Harzal's just patient, waiting for something to happen in lobby, but it's not. No, he's still alone down here.
Well, yeah, he is and he isn't. Because it looks like they're going to go up vent. Yeah, Davideus dropped the bomb. That's everything. But you can now accelerate up here because Harzal's been in lobby the entire time. They need to get past this player on back sight, and they manage it. But Phelps is ahead of the molly. Phelps is just ahead of the molly anyway. He beats it, goes up the ladder, and finds 3 kills in the round for himself. But those 2 towards the very end are the most important. Imperial, by the skin of their teeth, hold on to the round.
Sick round from Phelps, but really, no way with that double does everything. If he only goes 1 for 1 there, they just have a free path into B, but he gets 2 and gets away. And that's enough to deter Red Canids. They feel they have to go back because they have this space in lobby, and Phelps, brilliant reposition. Just holding that vent. Force them straight up, and even though the site anchor falls, doesn't matter. Phelps is quick up that vent.
I can't believe he beat the molly.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Full credit to him. Outside again. And this was 8-1, and now it's 8-3. 4 rounds still doesn't feel very amazing if you're Imperial, but at the same time, it gives you hope from where you were before. However, CT side is normally the preferred. Phelps just jumping, resetting his movement as soon as he hits the door frame with his head. And he can drop the molly.
They go both ways. Phelps actually feels that one a little bit. And another molly. Nice angle. Nice double layering too. come into control, it's going to be difficult to rest it. Bolt's going to charge up. Gets that first kill, but Phelps in this angle, surely. Yeah, that one's free. Does secure it. Nython removes Henny on the rotate. Now you got Phelps locked in. Oh, nice shot. Nice tap. He could do more. He could do more. Time is running out. They need to clear him. Nython finally alleviates. Nython with the double. And the plant needs to come through. They've not planted. They've not planted. And that's the round. That's the half. 8-4 Imperial with a comeback.
Eight four half, but 50% of those rounds that Imperial won were because Red Canids just didn't plant the bomb and they ran out of time, which is just catastrophic.
I still don't know what happened in that last round. I swear Davideus had the bomb and was alive.
Either way, 8 rounds on the T side of your nuke is impressive. And it feels like it potentially should be more than enough. Nython spotting players at ramp. You've got to clear Davideus. And they have managed it immediately. Nython steps up for only 1 kill. Imperial take over ramp.
I swear whenever I rush ramp, we all just die instantly to a 3-stack. That's not for Imperial. Hearts out. In a hard position with the dual Berettas, and Dooley's first dually is his. They're a little harder. He's eventually run down by Henny. Cold's hiding behind the door. Nice angle. That's sick. Venom Zero. 1 and done.
That's wild. Hi again. We'll be back shortly. Little tech issues here and there, but I can't believe the ramp play only got 1 kill, and it was Nathan, the guy that's originally spotted and setting up the bait. That's the thing that's craziest to me. The dual pressers get nothing.
Okay, so the HTV feed, I've looked at it, and decenty did get Davideus, so he denied.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay, it was like in those last 2 seconds. Crazy. Right, back to party time. It's the full economical. Except for one key difference, Brandon, and that's the Zeus in the vent.
Whoa.
Oh, vent Zeus. Sliding around, all zappy-like. Zlip, zlip, zlip. Oh, he got it! He got it! Wasn't in the vent, but he got it.
Well done. Cards
Yes.
out. You made
so
you made a net
unimpressed.
you made a net loss of $100.
Dude. He took his gun away. That's the net gain, actually.
Yeah, true. And it was
armor.
I think it was a Galil.
So actually, Zeus is always worth it.
Sure. Yeah, I guess the rebuy is the more pressing issue if you get a Zeus kill. Alright, we'll take it.
Also the mental game, you know.
Also, Knifin is 17-7.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not quite enough to keep them kicking in this, because now it's just 2 rounds difference. This was 8-1.
Oh, that's a really good point. And there's something about these South American T-sides. They've always hit a little bit diff. So does decenty. Hards out, removed immediately over by main on the spam. 1 minute 20. Vinny organising the troops. Outside smokes again. And they're still going to commit inner. This will at least keep Knifin. Oh.
Yeah, but he's a based org user, you've forgotten that. Which is a key difference. Although he's not actually going to get anything from it. Just spots some players. Or a player, I should say. Got this whole gaggle of Imperial troops.
Yeah, they got to go ramp, which means they're going to go into Davideus. And there's a quick rotate now because Knifin can come down hell. Davideus lines them up. Gets a kill and a half and just lives. And now Knifin can swing. There's that quick rotate. 25 seconds. Great molly, because that's going to force Knifin away. Now the bomb could be recovered and scooped up. The Cold Zero finding Phelps is a massive kill in this, and it's a big disruptor.
Yeah, that's the luck. That's the luck that was holding the vent so that you could safely get down. Vinny will find a place to plant. So there's the virtue of that side. Safe from single. Nathon, on this timing, needs to clear No Way. What's the presence of mind from No Way? Because they knew that a player was Ramp. Nathan, look the other way. Oh, he's right beside you. He gets the kill, but the trade is immediate, as you expect. And now No Way is known, but it's planted for him. On that left side. He can peek from either angle to spot it. Spots, it's being diffused, cold sticking, need to deny, and he does. And there's no kit. That's all he needed to do.
Yeah, really well done. It's a little bit risky playing it like that, where you actually jiggle him on the right-hand side and then go back to the left, but he lines him up immediately. And his crosshair is just instant. Uh-oh. That was dramatic. That was Knifin. Upset about how the round went. But he's back immediately. What is it with South American CS and these massive leads turning back into comebacks?
Yeah, it's classic, isn't it? It's just a momentum-based Counter-Strike, I feel. Also, Red Canids, when it comes down to like the closing of these rounds, this is where they've been really struggling.
Yeah.
We saw it on the T side, whether it was just not getting the bomb down or, you know, not rooting it properly. And then again, in this situation where they can't get that defuse. They can open, they can't quite close. Now we're in a pretty likely scenario of being tied up. Which you'd imagine would still favor the CT side, but as is often the case with South American teams, T side's been the more impressive.
Venom0 has got this saved M4. He could put it to good use. Flash's secret is a little bit of a bait, which is going to scare Imperial.
The smoke was bad as well. There was like really, the way it bloomed, there was kind of this narrow gap on the left side in front of secret, and you could tap through it and see if anyone crossed. So I think they've got a good idea no one is down.
And you can't actually re-exec. There's not enough smokes to do that now. Hardtail also spots them. Venom0 finds 2. That's huge. And Cold0 even hits a dig. This round is collapsing. It doesn't look like we're going to be tied up unless we get into a situation where Henny can clutch a 1v4, but he's already being wrapped. There's players in so many different elevations. Harzal takes the contact. Davideus can just swing, but it's that CZ75 that makes it so. Red Canids steal away that round off the back of the saved M4.
What a sick round from Venom0, and it's kind of set up by the CZ from top hut missing and doing a bit of damage, falling down, and that information's passed over. There's 2 players close trying to chase you down, and he just swings from CT vent, lines up 2. It's free as you like. And then, obviously, a sick dig from Cold. He gets himself an AK, and at that point, Imperial have no space, nowhere to go. And that's definitely a situation where the expectations don't quite align. Not going to be that tied up. And shoots on the other foot. Hero Galil. Can't say I rate it, but it's here. And I guess it's a Hero AK as well. I mean, this is a force, but with no way keeping 2,000. It's around.
Good flash. Really good flash, because that means that Phelps can come through main. However, the smoke is going to betray him just a little bit. Davideus is now tasked with dealing with all these players down B. He's past the first with flying colours. Davideus is still thirsty for blood. We'll swap to this AWP because he's low HP. Phelps is now being loud. That's going to be communicated across. But more importantly, you've got to start defusing. You've got to start getting on this bomb. And you can't get past No Way, who is just taking lumps out of Red Canids.
The amount of damage he did with that Tech 9 before he's put down, it might actually set up these remaining players for success. With Venom0 having a kit and being on the bomb, he has no way to deny. No way this time. This defuse will come through. Double digits secured. Was that necessary? You've lost everything. That AK could have been yours.
That was your force buy as well. And it looks like, yeah, they're taking a pause. I wouldn't buy into this Imperial. You're on double stage loss bonus. There's a few pistols you could bring in, maybe. And that'd be okay. But don't go Nova. Don't go AK. It isn't worth it. And I think that comes back into your conversation just a few seconds ago of was it really worth for Imperial to swing after that bomb was down? No. It wasn't at all. Because this could have a little bit more punch. Instead, it doesn't whatsoever. And this feels like Canids are now taking back control of this game.
Yeah, that round where they just had the saved M4 has completely changed the trajectory of this map. Imperial, this round not looking pretty. You got armor on No Way, who could have had an AK. And it's P250s, not even Deagles. P250s. Called the P1K because there's 4 of them. It's almost a P2K.
I like that we are making this a regular thing. Just the maths. Fun with maths.
Fun with maths. That's
Fun
yeah.
with pistols. There used to be this website that you could play at school.
Fun math
called,
games?
Yeah, cool math games or something.
Oh yeah, that was it. Cool math game.
Cool Davideus. Easy. Free.
And not even a lick of damage.
Yeah, it's not actually free. It's 11. Fun with maths.
Yeah, I guess so. Jeez, not having fun. Imperial.
Penny.
And me, an Imperial predictor.
Oh, it looked good when they came out from 8-1.
Yeah, it was looking great. It came within 1 round. And then, thinking to miss it. Kind of storming away. Imperial will have all the AKs out. He's been crying. He's had like an AWP once this entire map.
Yeah, that's why I said it, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you can go
okay.
get one now.
That's fast. Below the smoke. Expecting Red Canids to be trying to spam. And you can catch them in the open. That's a really cool variant to outside. But you still have to get past Davideus. And Davideus has been an absolute machine, not this time. Vinny crouch peeks straight into him. So Imperial, they're not going out quietly.
That was, I think I just pogged. Oh, that was the facial expression I just pulled from that Vinny shot. If you're Henny, go garage. Go get the sniper. Oh no, this is going to be the worst irony ever, because Hardzow's about to get Hardzowed.
Yeah.
He wasn't even aware of the Hardzow, because he is Hardzow, and he still died.
Who was harder?
Decenty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rock solid. Imperial. They are able to break the momentum just for a moment. However, it doesn't really get any easier from here. Especially with Venom Zero saving his rifle. Because now he can just drop cold.
Yeah, these guys are loaded. They've got like a whole horde of pennies stashed somewhere in the silo. It's not nuclear waste in there. It's just gold. Piles of it. Here comes the gold. Gold goblins. And he's up, finally. Nathan's been having a field day, 22 for 10.
Oh, bye.
Oh, what
What?
the hell was that? Dude, that's absurd. And now they burst in towards A. Full blind by the flash from Vinny. No way. Runs them down with a 4K. What an insane round from Imperial.
Can we please, if we have it, see the Henny kill? Because that was... I don't even know.
Dude, he just lined up and just shot. And when they
him?
get that shot, they just go. I don't think it's sort of thing. No way. Well, he stepped in later, but... Holy... That was so sick, just how fast they went after it too.
Those flashbangs are really good as
Flashbangs
well.
were insane. No way he just had so many kills on his plate. It's cool seeing it from the CD's perspective too, because they get destroyed.
I like that No Way is called No Way as well. It's just so, like, it's natural when he hits a sick highlight. Oh, God, No Way. Just like, yeah, that's my name. Davideus gets boosted up with the MP9. Outside attempted to be crossed again. Cold Zero this time. He's the player that's here instead of Knifin. And he finds an opening. That's been a key difference. Imperial not having an opening kill makes things infinitely harder for themselves. But Henny, with the AWP, is at back red, so anything is still possible.
That's very motivational of you. Anything is still possible.
I'm like one of those Instagram pages. Here comes the flashes. And another one. Oh no, it blinded No Way. Cold Zero gets dealt with. There's that trade. And there's no follow-up. There's no immediate response here from Red Canids. Knifin waits patiently outside, but his vision is so obscured that Imperial can go deep. This is horrible until it isn't. Henny dealt with. That's a big scalp to take. And he's even found No Way. He knows they're all outside. Knifin saved this round, surely, for Red Canids. This should be a 12th.
They have to go down ramp. That's the only play. Oh, the boost to Davideus. Surely you were expecting a second there. Shunchi in a 1 versus 3. You'll get down here pretty quickly, but if he goes for this plant, Open door and closed round. 12 for Red Canids, and it's all Nithon setting them up.
Yeah, nice try on the fake plant there. The Venom Zero just hits the instantaneous headshot.
It's funny too that we kind of spoke about Nuke and these two teams and how the difference is the AWP. Well, Nithon has over double the kills of Henny right now.
I'll tell you what's been really cool as well, just watching, just from a outsider's perspective on Red Canids, and like, I've been like viewing their games. I've been watching like their run here in Challenger League Season 47 playoffs, and what's been really inspiring is that it feels like every map a different player is stepping up. And we had Hards out on this very map yesterday against 9Z, dropping 30 kills, and now Nithon, he's the one that kind of takes the mantle. And it's everyone just kind of having this collective effort to reach the same goal, but it's really being demonstrated on the server, and you don't often see that in teams, and it is honestly something quite beautiful about the way Counter-Strike works.
It's like poetry, but with more guns.
Yeah, and a lot more motion. Didn't know you could make that jump. Can't lie.
On it. Yeah, no, I saw some nut. Anyway. Get you there quickly. That's no way. Another big kill. He's hit up 20 now.
Wait, look at Davideus. Gone through the squeaky smoke. He's just gone through the squeaky smoke and he's found 2 kills. And Harzal's on the other side. Everyone from Red Canids is here. Cold Zero steps in with 1 more kill. And you're not ready for Harzal. And you definitely say not ready for Nithon. Maybe you are. Phelps 1v1. Knife around corner. No. Denied by the AWP. Nithon locks in his 25th kill. Red Canids will take their map pick.
What a way for that to end. I can't believe he just walks through with smoke. And that's how it's done. Hopefully we'll see it back in the highlights because that's absurd.
What a game. I mean, Red Canids, they had bringing that out as your map pick and you lose it. That's going to be a little bit worrying for Pain. But of course, they've got that recent addition of Snows in, which is quite cool. But I don't care about that game anymore. I care about this one. Imperial Red Canids. Imperial need to win their map pick of Anubis. Otherwise, we never get to see Dust 2.
Okay. Whoa. Check out the dual league squad. Have you ever seen so many dual Berettas?
Oh.
Cold has been the dually provider.
Dealer.
Dealer. Dually dealer. Deals in death. Davideus. Donks one down onto no way. Venom Zero's dually is going to be put under pressure and spam away for another. They're being decimated by the dual Berettas, and it doesn't get much easier. Bomb will go down. Nithon tries to overwhelm, and it can still get a little out of control, but maybe not. Maybe not. They just simply had too many guns.
The fact that you even get a bomb plant there is fantastic, because with Venom Zero denying the A main play, Imperial was so constricted in towards that site. Venom Zero even running through the molly to try and get the audio cues for Imperial to turn around and deal with him, so the Heaven player could deny the bomb. That doesn't happen. But it's Red Canids with a strong start. It's another pistol round for them. But with that bomb plant, that means that money is available. And if you get a kill on the T-side pistol and lose, but of course plant the C4, you can get Galil's out with head armor.
Barely. That's that slight change. It was a bit more strong before.
Where's my smoke gone? Says Henny.
Okay. Utility over the top. Split onto B. Mayhaps a drop down from middle. Odds out, this lurk smoke, he needs to be careful. If he loses his M4, that's suddenly in the hands of one of these players. The flashbang is so good, but he still gets a kill. Eventually, he is run down. They found another onto the site. Nithon incredibly low. Needs that support. Still fighting. Still being active. And Henny and Vinny, a kill apiece, leaves it on Venom Zero. Henny is low. They swing together, long range, almost, you can see. It was very close to adjusting for that second, but Imperial prevail.
Yeah, and I think what Vinny learned from Nuke on that T side is that fast hits work perfectly against Red Canids. They didn't know how to deal with it on top side on A, didn't know how to deal with it there with a quick push through and split on towards B. That's something to consider going forward. I'd really like to see Imperial just up the aggression, take these executes really early, because it leaves Red Canids just a little bit flustered. Even with that flash failing, even that flash bouncing off someone else and Hardzell finding a kill, it didn't seem to matter in the end. There are these smokes again. Very aggressive. It's another split.
I feel like playing in dark with the M4 in round 2 is maybe a bit of a mistake as well. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was never going to work out well. Phelps gets a double, swings on the Cold Zero as well, who was playing close to jail. This force buy doesn't look like one because the pistols get absolutely decimated.
Yeah, you got to save. I don't think there's any point giving this a look in with your head armor, although Venom Zero is trying his best to prove me wrong. Davideus is dead. And now Venom Zero is going to run for the hills. Imperial, 2 quick rounds, 2 quick success stories. And the Eco's going to make things a whole lot easier.
Yeah, running back just always feels like a great call, doesn't it? And especially when it just works. You know, the most you're going to be up against is armored pistols. Even SMG is not possible in that second round. Don't need to overcommit to this, because every kill you lose is a fair bit of cash as well. I thought for a second. They do lose 1 player. But that means that there'll be nothing into this next round.
Also, I need to see Cold Zero get online, because he was pretty absent on Nuke. If he starts arriving on the server and just helps out Red Canids here and there, that would help out a lot. I doubt he's going to provide much in round 4, though, especially with everyone being on USPs. But it's a food for thought for the future.
Well, B's taken. Bomb's actually nowhere near it. Okay. Caught off guard. Hardzell will get himself a Galil. Or will he? No. He will not. Phelps farms too and gets the upgrade. So actually, it works out fantastically for Imperial.
Don't need to be hunting these pistols. But they want to. They'd love some more money. Get Henny over here. $600 a kill on the beach. Both nades miss. Red Canids are pretty locked in here. And they will be dealt with. Phelps for the ace. Not the most exciting one, but you take it.
Very nice start for Imperial, and Henny will prioritize the op very early on. Phelps provides that thanks to all the Mac 10 kills he got. He got 5 or 6 of them in total. 2 in that round, 2 in the round before. Even if the last ones were all with the rifle. Python's up. Actually armorless. So Stardy takes a peek in A and he moves off for a moment. He comes back. So they're actually going to have a really nice setup on A. Imperial decide to commit.
Oh, so much utility going on over at Dark, which gives Vinny space. But it's all a ruse. You're right, this setup could be perfect. Missed shot on the AWP. It's a lot of damage, but it's no kills for Venom Zero. And with that space that Vinny's garnered in Dark, you might just reset and go B anyway.
Defense is completely split. How long does it remain so? Yeah, they are. Video space going to allow it. Down Cold Zero up. A lot to do. Python does make moves. So he's running fast to fake out in the heaven smoke, but they're not committing. Cold. Nice little off angle. Gets that first kill. Can't save up for the second. Vinny is fast around the corner. Hardzal quick onto 1-2, but Vinny has doubled. That's bomb planted. Nython arrives. It's a little bit too late to find the kill. Davideus hasn't even started to move. Nython, yeah. Just got the AWP and he's all alone. Still progresses forward. And Davideus is also here.
He's so late. There's already a wrap on as well. Phelps is behind him. Okay, he can save. But this is a nice little round from Imperial. Again, it's variation. You're putting pressure on both the extremities. There's so much util being put down to allow Vinny in towards Dark in the first place. Davideus will fall. I guess takes Vinny with him post-mortem, but it doesn't matter. Imperial are more than happy with this. Their T-side start has been fantastic. In fact, the only blemish on the record is the pistol.
Yeah, which they were run over by a plethora of dualies. Now it's a collection of MP9s. Double up in Dark. Vinny. She's got a Molotov. They can run AWP, but Henny was providing some support with the AWP, and he gets both. Davideus will get one as he pushes in. Oh, okay. And he hits another. A flick through the box. Look at that body. Thought he was around the corner, but no. Henny with a 3K. And that's going to be the difference at all. Getting warmed up. 4 in the round for him.
Yeah, very clean. Again, you just got red cannons just putting pressure. Just kind of see what the setup's going to look like from Imperial. Pushing A, pushing Dark. Only finding a couple of kills. At least Nython's got the AWP. I just want to see red cannons just be a little bit more dynamic, because they're giving over a lot of space to Imperial. Sure, Imperial are forcing them to kind of respect them a lot with their utility. But we haven't seen any aggressive pushes out of red cannons. We've not really seen map control being fought for pretty proactively. Maybe we get this in towards mid. Davideus is so blind. He stays alive. Here's decenty burn. And now knows that No Way's on the other side. Dodges the free fire. Dancing around the doors. But it's No Way with the trade.
Yeah, I thought maybe he was going to get the second immediately, but can't quite find it. And No Way will find a second on the Hardzal. I was just spamming in towards Connector. Towards Temple. Ooh. Scathe. Doesn't matter for Venom Zero and Cold Zero. He's going to get one onto Henny. Both are barely a slither of health between them. And he's going to go fast. No Way's ready for Nython, and he's not. That's the bomb dropped. And Phelps is low, despite this HP. If he can get the kill onto Nython, but getting past Nython is going to be incredibly difficult. This angle with the AWP might swing, but Nython doesn't miss.
Yeah, well done. And there you go. Look, you got a little bit of aggression there. You've got red cannons fighting for mid. Sure, it comes at a cost of Davideus. But Cold Zero and Venom Zero, between both of them, they are fighting for middle. And they make it a lot tougher. And that allows Nython just to be on these angles to ensure that Imperial can't have a safe place to plant. Second round in the books. A little bit more expensive than potentially red cannons would have liked. And, oh, hello. No Way, fast runny B. We'll take a tick, and now they know. He's already in this corner.
Yeah, and you got this crazy layering. I guess you've got Cold Zero who can hold to see if he falls back. This double setup in Dark is pretty cool, actually, because if Nython misses, or someone walks up close, you have the rifle. Said, oh, he just gets away.
That's so risky.
It's crazy, right? There's no one even kind of there to spot for him and support.
Look at mid. Sentry's pushed. No Way now reveals himself. He's 100% over at B main. With this scaling in middle, you can reset this if you're Imperial into an A split. And I think we're no way shooting as well. That's going to keep these B defenders all rooted.
Still got 2 players. Venom 0 out. Oh, spots one out. Good damage on the Phelps, who also cops a bit of a HE. But now the pressure starts to mount. They're going to be splitting quickly. Venom 0 taking the contact. Actually gets a kill, and that swing from Davidius is everything. Can't quite get away, but Davidius has done enough. You feel time ticking. A flank from Nython of all people. And a play in heaven. Can still fall apart. Especially if Henny can get a kill. Very patient on the approach. There's Henny, ready for the swing. Cold Zero comes quickly, and Phelps, oh, he hears Nython. He hears Nython, and he whiffs. Phelps saves the day.
Oh, Nython didn't stop when he shot. He didn't counter strafe. Wanted to get there ahead because Cold Zero took the contact on Henny. But it's Imperial that survived. That's a really important round to win, especially with all the output that both Venom Zero and Davideus got on that split. Only 2 defenders there, and they get 3 kills. You think that is more than enough to lock in the round, and yet it crumbles. Right at the very last moment. And now you look at the buy, that's the consequence of it. 1 M4. We've seen this before.
That one really hurts. It was such a good setup. Amadeus did so much work, and this round he's not going to do anything. A brutalization off the back of losing that 3-on-2.
Oh, they're even so aware that there could be a flank. All roads, paths covered. They're hunting all of them. And they should get all of them. Especially if help's coming through spawn. Can't even save the mag 7. 7 rounds on this first half for Imperial. I know Anubis is T-sided, but this is looking like a completely different team.
Yeah, you can absolutely see the comfort on this map. Wow, we talked about Nuke being a must-win for Red Canids. Still recoverable though, but they all. One on both sides.
Oh,
super aggressive. Insanely aggressive. He's still gonna survive. He had support, so it wasn't too ridiculous. And you can't blame him. I mean, he had such a sick nuke, and he does find the opener.
Mid has just been consistently this gap, though. Trusting Davideus to hold it from camera, which means that he's got a lot of trust in Venom Zero. This molly is going to really upset him. He's going to have to move straight into Vinny's crosshair. Davideus looks to step in, and he does again. Huge double kill from Davideus. Can't find the third, but the rotates are here in time. And a 3-on-2. Surely this is the one that Red Canids pick up.
Yeah, but look at this middle positioning. Cold hasn't moved. That's crazy. Oh, but he is going to be punished. Doesn't matter. Now you know where this last player is. You just defuse the bomb. Yeah, this round is won. I can't believe Cold takes so long to start pushing then. I guess there must have been some information on that mid player, and he was expecting that late rotate.
I think for Davideus, right, he was holding camera the entire time. Temple got smoked off. He's killed 2 players A main, and no one's pushed him at all. So you expect the player to still be in mid. But regardless, you're right, that is like super sleuthing from Cold Zero. He really takes his time. When Henny's removed, there's nothing more that they can do. 7-3. It feels similar to Imperial. You can turn this into like a 7-5. It feels pretty decent still. 5 rounds, CT side Anubis. You take that considering the landscape and kind of the gravity of which this game has felt. Oh, surely Davideus was spotted in mid.
Seeing this Imperial being very... well, this default from Imperial. Having a lot of heavy A presence early.
Oh, it's going to get met with resistance, though. Look at Venom Zero.
Yeah, very aggressive. Expecting them to maybe push through or flash play through. So he's sitting on that kind of far side where they'll be looking to peek that close corner. So they got ahead of that initial set of util and didn't see anything. And with that information, you wonder if maybe a rotate. I suppose you do have Davide's watching middle. In fact, it's going to go the other way. Marathon starts to scramble. He's not sure where he wants to go.
Oh, they're going to double push A main. And they're holding for this. Vinny on the other side. And, yeah, there he is. Gets both. And now you can just reset into this A play because Henny was holding mid and he never really committed. Even finds Cold Zero in dark. This round's done. This round's over. It's going to be Imperial with an 8th.
Yeah, and they might not even save those 2 weapons. Which would be... oh, all the more brutal.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, the walls are closing in from every direction. Nathan doing his best just to hold on to what he has. But you imagine this push should be what ends it. It's doing a lot of damage, but yeah, they're about to... no? Ooh. It's crazy if they survive. It's actually crazy.
Oh, Hard Out might give essentially what he wants. No. He's on the angle. Oh, it's all about timing here. And he goes back in. Nice shot from Hards Out. And now he just needs to be careful to evade Phelps, who is low. Shadow spotted. Kill collected. AK AWP saved, but will that amount to a 4th round for Red Canids? Will that
I'm
be
impressed
enough?
that they managed to save then. Like, so many players were hunting them and all the timings looked terrible for the CTs. Marathon gets a couple of exit frags. The most they can hope for is 4. Wrong people end up with the wrong guns. It's a FAMAS is bought accidentally. It's okay. Worked out. Oh, goodbye Hards Out. AWP from a fast peek from Henny.
Yeah, I think that was another run boost.
Yeah, very quick.
That previous run actually reminded me a lot of Red Canids and what they were doing on their T side. Just waiting for those mistakes, punishing them. Came with Vinny in the AA main. Now just putting down even further utility, trying to get Red Canids to peek into them. The player disadvantage, you feel like it would be good to get some information, but instead they sit back. They try and deal with the reactionary play of nades in middle. Davideus creeps closer, doesn't see anything. Someone needs to rotate to help Cold Zero.
Yeah, he's gonna need it. Nithon will be on his way. It's a nice angle. Oh, Davideus. I think he's gotten past.
Oh no.
Oh. That's not the HE angle he hoped for. Nithon still gets the kill. On fire, but he still gets the kill. And he's still here, still present. He misses the click. So Vinny gets on back. Cold still tucked into Ivy, but found by Phelps.
Oh!
Davideus' flank falls flat. This is a wipeout by Imperial on their map pick. 9-3 at the half.
dominant here from Imperial. 9 rounds on their T side. Red Canids just couldn't get anything going whatsoever, which means Dust 2 is a hop, skip, and a jump away, pretty much. And if Red Canids fall here in a very decisive manner from Imperial, not only does that set a statement, but it also is a mentality shift for this young team. I say young team. Group of youngsters in no way, essentially.
I feel like Vinny is fairly young.
Yeah, true.
Is he?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's 25.
Oh,
That's
he's
young.
Yeah, that is young. He's got the dualies.
Yeah, one set less than Red Canids had on their CT side. But it doesn't matter, that one gets deleted. Flashbang is perfect for Nithon to set up Venom Zero. So they'll burst into A. And he even gets a parting shot as he falls back.
Whoa, whoa.
Goodbye.
All right. Yeah, get out the bomb site. Denied entry. 26 or older. Say Red Canids. Massive round from them. Although, look, they 2 of their 4 rounds are pistol rounds. That's a crazy stat, isn't it? 9-4, and you've won both pistols.
I mean, we've only got 4 rounds, so, like... I guess, I mean, that's not pretty impressive. Try and hunt Henny, and they do get him. So no armor. In fact, I don't even have armor. But anyway, either way. Don't think he did. But they find him regardless. And for Imperial, you figure there's not going to be a force fight here. But believe it or not, Brandon, this can get close quickly. And you believe it.
I don't believe it until I see the first gun round.
Alright.
I am a doubt maxer. Especially with 5 players actually all in the right place at the right time. USPs, but they don't swing together. Hardsow being peppered. Phelps finds one through the smoke, but that should potentially be all the calamities. Hardsow might fall, just kidding. He's the go. Never mind. He did die.
Yeah. Gets a little costly. Nice kills from Phelps and Henny. Phelps had bomb. He's been sitting here with this bomb for like 20 seconds.
That's what happened on the first half. They just couldn't plant.
Some aversion to it. At least they keep AKs. So it's not so bad.
Yeah, let's see the Hardsow for EK. It is just against pistols. Not as nice as the Phelps ace. But still, good nevertheless. Here is that gun round. This is the interesting one for me. This is time to get Davideus online. Get Cold Zero woken up a little bit from his slumber. Huge. There he is.
It's a really nice kill.
That smoke's really weird as well.
Yeah.
That's a CT smoke. Yeah.
I think it was intentional to allow that swing from the right-hand side, but I feel like it had too much space, so it kind of foretold what was going to happen. Aggression. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O. 1 for 1. Oh, Henny. He's not done. Runs out of bullets, though. As long as Cold doesn't budge.
He's got the bomb.
Yeah. Oh, both CTs progressing. Oh, no. Okay. Timing's good. Timing is great. There you go. First gun round. 3 live. Pretty convincing.
Yeah, it was pretty clean. However, that was aided by an Imperial with smoke in mid and Davideus 1-tap. And then they went to push A, and Benazura's holding. Very standard round of CS, all things considered. Henny, imagine if he had more bullets. That's why you buy the A4. I'm one of those players, I still can't work out if I'm an A1S or an A4 player. First world problems, I guess.
Here we go. Big Zeus moment. Rad one.
BZM.
Okay, I don't think it's going to be one. Because no one is nearby. But No Way's on the move. He's on the prowl. Ooh, information. That's just going to fire up No Way. Get him excited. Never mind, it stops to get the kill.
Careful. Yeah, they're going to try and run down this AWP, and it's a nice little bait and switch. Nade does so much damage. Ivan gets tagged. Are they going to run at him? No. But if they go A, they'd be in a great position. Instead, they split the difference.
It does all that damage onto the player with armor as well, which is crazy to me. They are going to rotate extra body to B. So 3 players will be present. Vinny gets aggressive, so he's got that information in main. You imagine, with all the health, with the rifles, there shouldn't be a way for this to fall apart.
Oh, I don't like it. I'm scared.
Oh, I am very scared, actually. They get to run through and be a nuisance, but that's the rifle removed. Nice shot from Hards out.
Bomb, bomb, bomb!
Hards out. Okay, nice one covered. Bro is sleeping at the wheel. And, holy crap, Henny gets 2.
That got way more scary than it ever should have.
I can't believe he just doesn't acknowledge the player that jumps through the smoke.
He was like, nah, Knife's got him. They call a pause. I don't blame them. 30 seconds, you've brought this back from 9-3 to 9-7. And now you sit here and you think, okay, these rounds have been getting a little bit closer than we would have liked. We need to make sure that we still keep pressing on the accelerator. Because suddenly, if you make this 9 rounds each, it starts to get a little bit sweaty for Imperial. Because remember, all the pressure's on Imperial here to win this map.
Yeah, remember the stakes. Winner of this series, spot in Pro League, loses down to the lower bracket where we have 4 teams still fighting. They are not easy teams to get past.
Yeah, we'll take a look in a few moments to do a score update for you all. Lurk smoke. Thrown out B. And another one. Actually thrown in towards dark. All the lurk smokes on B. However, no one's present behind them. Red Canids want to throw this one in towards mid. Henny's here with the AWP.
Got HEs.
Oh, this is going to do a lot of damage. Ouch.
Yeah, Venom Zero's had a rough time. He's just
That's
sitting
a
in
really,
that corner, cops
really
2
nice
HEs.
lineup.
They saw him in that position a few rounds ago, so that's how they know.
Oh, this is scary.
Oh, never mind.
Wow.
I thought Davideus was going to be the one that did the damage. Still 2 players here.
Flashbang's great.
You got to be ready for both. Get the first. Okay, now you know. Now you know. Vinny's on fire. He's running back through Davideus. What a great way to open up the bomb site.
He's been the difference this second half. He's been fantastic. And it makes a lot of sense for him to be really good at taking A because he's sort of that secondary player on that bomb site. He knows all the angles the players are going to hold when they swing camera. Because he's that guy. 2 important entries. There was even a further molly being put down by Red Canids to block Venom Zero dying. Venom Zero is on 2 HP and still alive. He hasn't actually seen anyone. He's been spammed, he's been naded, and he's still good.
It's amazing to me he survived the spam. I think he actually got hit by maybe...
I think he got hit by 1 bullet, yeah.
1 bullet, yeah, because he had a bit more health than this.
He had 8, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
Exactly. Very
Jeepers.
lucky. Yeah, jeepers indeed. What a great word to describe the situation. Jeepers. All right, Agatha Christie.
We need the two young guns of Imperial to kind of come online here a little bit.
Dude,
'cause
no, we had a
it's-
sick nuke as well.
Yeah, I know. We're having a pretty dead Anubis.
Fitting. The god of death.
Nice. Well, he needs to come online. Someone's got to change. Someone's got to give. And it's got to be one of these two youngsters providing outlets. This feels a little bit more fast, a little bit more intentional with Red Canids in the util, trying to pressure Vinny up A. Oh, Venom Zero's just going through the smoke. Oh, you
Yeah,
nasty man.
it's like a fake out, but it's actually not fake. It's real! It's real! And it's painful for Vinny. It's still not a full commitment. It's all about drawing players over. Set up Davideus. Although Davideus is maybe a little bit more set up than he'd hoped to be, because there are 3 players in middle.
Yeah, but he's not going to move. He's going to wait for the push. Because they've got space on A, he doesn't need to move a muscle. And he's got his lurking crime in Hearts Out. Davideus swings. You're not ready for Hearts Out now, and he will punish. With Knife and even finding Phelps. Henny just got to save. This could be 9 each.
I told you. I was believing. This is an even more convincing comeback. This is 9-3. Now it's going to be 9-9. This is what Imperial couldn't do on Nuke, where they began that path into the comeback. It doesn't matter a great deal whether this M4 gets saved, but you'd still prefer it because both Phelps and Vinny will go lacking in util. 9 apiece. These T-sides, really the tail of the tape.
That's a really fun round out of Red Canids. I know we touched on it briefly, just kind of in the moment, but the fake out and send in Venom Zero, and then they all went silent on A. Completely silent, and it allowed Red Canids to get close in mid, but also just take the space through pure contact. There was no rotates immediately. Imperial was so worried about mid, they were gearing up ready to retake before Red Canids really even had the site. And to be honest, Imperial were falling into the same traps that Red Canids did. In fact, no aggression has come out of B main or Dark. It's always been A main. That's the only source of hard pushing from Imperial. And that's got to change. You need more variance because Red Canids are just reading into it. It's very telegraphed.
Okay, that's one way to open it up. Spam through middle, catches off Davideus, so the big man removed. So how do Red Canids respond when they don't have this advantage? Because they've been setting a lot of the pace and tempo. They gotta work out how you recover this one back. Again, Van Zero is putting this pressure on A main. It's keeping Henny rooted. He's also not kept at bay. He's still staying active around the smokes.
Is there a flashbang here? No.
No.
Should have been.
Yeah, there's 2 in Nithon's pocket. Said he goes dry. Doesn't feel good. 3v5. A group up from the T's. Gonna try out A, but again, this AWP has not moved.
This is where you need your utility, though. This is where the flashbangs need to come forward. You've got a lurk smoke you could put down. In fact, it's knifing, just lining up these bricks util. This flash isn't going to affect Henny whatsoever. Never mind, it does. He adjusts. Knifing just in time, and there's the 2 A kills. Rotations are coming forward. Cold Zero's ahead of it. This round has completely been turned on its head.
This is shocking.
Oh,
Cold
that's
Zero,
sick.
a massive moment of impact. 2 beautiful positions from him. Look how low these 2 T's are. We'll make it 1. This round has Imperial's name written all over it. They get 2 opening kills, and both of them are relatively clean. Henny's in the perfect position. The flashbang grazes him, but he still whiffs. I don't think it fully blinded him, but I guess it was all enough that couldn't hit the shot. Venom Zero with the double onto site. Vinny won't be happy with that.
Terrorists win.
No, he won't at all. And I was really concerned that Knifeman was going to throw just 2 flashes exactly in the same direction, but he doesn't. And it's that upsets Henny's vision for just a second and is able to have this wide swing come into play. Another timeout now being called for Red Canids. We haven't seen anything fast B yet. And now might be the perfect round to do that because Imperial aren't going to have all the util at their disposal. Also, if you've been looking at these sort of late lurks, these defaults from Red Canids, you also would have noticed that no one is actually pushing B main, which means they're going to be quite passive in their setup. I'm trying to will it into existence, but I actually think a B hit right now would be insane.
Yeah, it's been so A focused, A and mid focused. Every default is that 2-2 kind of setup. Imperial have actually impressively got another rifle out.
But this is 7 rounds in a row. This is flawless on the T side for Red Canids. Imperial have not got a round since the second half began.
Yeah, it feels like Nuke, and it's kind of what I was saying before the comeback started, is that if they did it on Nuke, such an impressive T side on a Anubis map, the T side can get a lot more done. I feel that this is a very possible, and indeed it has been. Series C, seeing the tip. Wants the full bite, but can't find it. Will escape. And he's close by with the MP9. It's a bit of a bait. Yeah, he saw the runaway, wasn't ready for this close angle. So again, an opening kill for Imperial. They need to find a way to close it.
This has to just be the B commitment now. And it will be. But at the same time, look, you've got Vinny and Henny that are now walking here. This is a great smoke. Again, it's another bait. No way. Put on the angle, and Phelps is there as well. So at least there's a trade.
That's a double bait. The smoke and then 2 players present. Colt's stuck here with the bomb. Nice from Phelps to get the dink. Davideus, though, through the smoke, gets a second. That's insanity that he's been able to deliver that. This guy, in the moments that matter, steps up and then some, but it's still not over. Not out of the woods. I think that's a player spotted towards B main.
Oh!
Holy! What can you do? What can you do?
No kit.
That's an NS in chat. Yeah, Vinny. Rocking a hard place. Might be best just to get the AWP and get out. Or just get out.
That is why he's our Kadia player to watch. Because Davideus on 12 HP has just single-handedly won that round for Red Canids. And that was off the back of Imperial losing that opening kill. Sorry, gaining that opening kill. Red Canids lost it. They're in the man disadvantage. And yet they're still able to overcome the odds because of one player, Davideus, take a bow. As he ascends to the top of the server alongside Phelps. Imperial still can't put a mark next to their name on this CT side.
Is that B hit you were talking about? 5 players present. And the CTs have gotten aggressive and dark. Phelps, everyone past him. They've not cleared him. He's sitting behind them and he's able to get a double. Will eventually surely be found. This smoke is causing a lot more issues than it is setting up the T's. I can't believe they didn't see him.
Oh.
How does he do these kills? Every kill he gets is absolutely ludicrous. And a 2v2, Phelps is on fire. Vinny slides into support, but it's all Vinny. It has to be all Vinny. And Cold on the other side, and Cold wins it out with a 3k. That is series point and pre-league point for Red Canids.
This is audacious. This is absolutely spectacular from Red Canids. From 9-3 down to now having the lead 9-12. And it comes back to that man with the most experience in the server, Cold Zera, winning it out for Red Canids, finding that impactful moment.
Dude, Phelps gets that 2k as well. It all looks so good. Until it wasn't. Davideus with another ridiculous shot too. In the chaos, this team is thriving.
Look what you're working with. Only
Yeah.
utility is on these MP9s. There's nothing on the M4s.
Three chances to close, and they've yet to drop a round on this T side. 9-3 was the scoreline in Imperial's favor.
Just can't believe it. It's that push again. How many times are you going to push A main, Imperial? How many? Look, he's ready for the flash. Oh, you're going to turn it? Doesn't matter. Vinny still gets the kill. But the point is, they're ready for it.
I love that you were setting that up for the failure and it still worked.
It made me sad.
This is cool though. Cole's just walked in. He's just abused this space. Oh my god.
Way.
Holy, 2 kills, almost a third. Absurdity from Coldzera. That's how they call him the beast. Now it's a 3v3. I might just commit into A.
Why wouldn't
you? Athens just charging. But he's low. They know that he was the closest responder in the corner. 2 players present. Flash is good, and the shots are even better. Wrap it up. There's no way for no way. Blow on the smoke. Just going to reveal him, and now all on the line. Nathan hits the final shot, and Red Canids win the series and lock in a spot at Pro League.
Yeah, look, I thought they'd win the series, but I did not think they'd win that second map. They're 9-3 down, and they do not put a foot wrong on that T side. Absolutely insane scenes here from Red Canids, and Coldzera returns to Pro League for the first time in 3 seasons. Fantastic effort from him, especially in the...